College athletes are blessed beyond belief to have the ability to play college sports in universities all across the United States. But what happens when that sport that you love becomes more like a job than a fun activity? As an individual who takes part in collegiate athletics, I'm commonly asked if athletes shouldn't be paid and my stance on it. Today I would like to share with you all that the NCAA and college athletes should not pay athletes who are competing and playing in sports or taking part in athletics in colleges across the country. I will show you all why college athletes should not be paid, the solutions that can be adopted instead, and the benefits that can and will come with it. For the first problem, the college athletes are already being paid, but while that pay might not be an actual payment of money being received, it is actually in the form of scholarship money. Many athletes in college or previously competed in college are developing claims and arguments that these people should be paid. However, a key issue is about where the money would come from and the fact that these people are already getting paid from the form of scholarships. A quote from College Athletes Should Not Be Paid, an article from online. Eventually they would all transfer to the next year due to a high offer, which would be a big financial step for those schools. A scholarship is the best fit for college athletes buying what they need instead of what they want, meaning that instead of having the money with them for what they want, what they need is actually the education and degree that the university is providing them with the scholarship money. With money already being provided to the athletes already by scholarship, the need for more money being given from the schools becomes less and less. If the schools would have to compete for players based upon money, many players would base their entire choice on not on cosmetic stuff like money, all this other stuff, instead of education and what their career would want to be. The solution to this, I feel like, that would have athletes the most be able to receive sponsorships and other forms of money via like partnerships with brand deals, hometown, anything like that, advertisements, stuff that can generate money but not come from the universities themselves. And allowing these athletes to accept endorsements from companies like Nike, Adidas, all these other big time companies, or even ones locally in small town areas, can bring a lot of benefit into the communities. Plus, the appeal is already there, allowing many the chance to be the hometown hero like icon. From a quote from Would Player Endorsements Help or Hurt College Football? Local vendors, including small businesses and local-owned stores, would be able to leverage this opportunity into some positive funding for their organizations. Businesses using Marcus Mariota for marketing in Eugene, Oregon, would see benefits of having such a celebrity shilling for their product. For those of you who don't know, Marcus Mariota is a famous NFL quarterback who used to play at Oregon University. Therefore, it explained why the popularity of him being at Oregon is already there. And plus, if the small town vendors use his likeness, many people in the town who are already fans of his would likely buy the product or visit the stores as well. These athletes can now have the opportunity to see themselves almost as local celebrities and payments that can further view and help their image. Along with that, more and more people would want to come to the games, therefore allowing for bigger and better opportunities to be created for these people. The benefits would allow for the athletes to be paid and not have to take more money from the school, thanks to the endorsements and other stuff around that. By having the money not come from the school, people now have the advantage of staying in school longer, as it would lead to many college athletes seeking benefits from local companies. Along with that, schools would not have to monitor how the athlete would get the money and a lot of things that come with it. A quote from Everybody Wins If the NCAA will allow players to accept endorsements says notable student athletes could get paid real money, but the money wouldn't come directly from university budgets, and it might lead to players staying in college longer, and the schools that get top players would still get the top players then. Now more than ever, the level of interest in college athletics is increasing, leading to more athletes wanting money in return. Allowing for endorsements and scholarships would overall boost the entire atmosphere of athletics in and all over the colleges and universities. I hope that I've convinced you all today on why college athletes should not be paid to play at universities. A key solution is simple. For those wanting a little extra payment or something on the side for what they're usually getting as of right now, sponsorships and endorsements should be what should be allowed instead of having universities and other payments being acceptable and necessary. A key solution is simple. They want the extra money, allow for endorsements and sponsorships. Therefore, college athletes should not be paid to play their respected sports and instead be looking into endorsements and other benefits that can come with it instead of being paid by the school directly. Although change is necessary, the right kind of change in this circumstance provide lasting effects leading to a bigger and better change.